Oh, well, I've got your site, so...
Yeah, once you're there.
Rob, was it?
Yeah, Rob Darby, yeah. Sid as in, not Sid Barrett.
Sid as in, Sid with an I, not Sid with a Y.
Yeah. Well, so you're not masked, though?
No.
Hey, you're brave. You're not masked.
Well, it was a combination of a couple of things. Number one was,
you left it on the tram.
Fucking bring it.
Yeah.
And number two was Bernard's was shut.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I thought he was open on Sundays.
Yeah, well, actually, I suppose with Scientology's lust for money, they could have sold masks.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they're not selling Guy Fawkes masks out the front. Yeah. Coupon for free ordering.
Yeah, because it could be like back in the 60s when they burnt Beatles albums and they had to go down the road and actually buy them so they could burn them, you know. Not the Scientologists, the fundamental.
It's like the Scientologists buying all of Ron's books to keep them at the top of the bestseller list.
I know, isn't that cool?
That's the funniest thing ever. See, so all they're doing is enriching booksellers, blog booksellers, who've got nothing to do with these clam idiots.
Yeah.
And they're just going there and they're giving them their 20% time and time and time again. Yeah. And that is how authentic Dianetics is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It works like a bomb.
Works like a fucking bomb, mate.
Yeah, it does. Oh, dear.
Where's all this footage going?
His YouTube page.
YouTube.
Nice.
Because I did my song and I filmed it years before there was a YouTube, and then eventually there was a YouTube and I put it on there. And yeah, I've got 3 other songs that aren't particularly to do with anything. They've had just 60 views each, and now the old Mother Hubbard ones, when I left this morning, was 1,095.
Nice.
Which is not huge for YouTube, but it is pretty big considering.
So how long have you been down on these clams for?
Oh, well, I'll tell you the story. I came to this disaster of an organisation here back in the 80s, I think it was. I met this girl when I was busking in the city, and we sort of a boyfriend and girlfriend, and she goes, oh, they're really cool up there, come up and do a test. So I went, oh, okay, what the hell, I've got nothing better to do. So I did the test. And I'm sitting across from the guy, and of course he said, oh, your life's ruined, you know, you're totally fucked. You're stuffed, you know. And I said,
we're the only ones who can help.
Yeah, we're the only ones who can. And I said, this test has got to be the biggest load of crap. I said, there's no scientific basis for this test, it's rubbish.
Yeah.
And we got into this big fight, and eventually he got up and he walked away, and they left me sitting at the desk and no one would talk to me.
Really?
And I'm going, hello, I'm over here, hello.
Oh, I'm being shunned.
Yeah, meanwhile, they've got her in a corner, and they're saying, you've got to leave this guy, you know. Yeah, baby! And so I said, one day I'm going to get revenge on you next for this.
Well,
and then eventually the internet came along, and it was like, now's the time.
Better now than later.
But, you know, it just made me laugh. I thought to myself, because I said to her afterwards, I'm saying, well, what did they say? Oh, you've got to leave him. And I'm saying, but we could have been married for all they know.
Yeah.
Like, what sort of a place is that? I mean...
The disconnect doctrine.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, if we'd gone into a Christian church and I'd said, it's all bullshit, they still wouldn't have told you to leave.
Some sects of Catholicism and some other orthos might have. But
yeah, but most mainstream ones would kind of go, well, just be patient.
To my mind, the difference is that there is no other religion out there that has apocrypha, hidden writings.
Yeah.
Hidden copyrighted writings.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if I was to say to you right now that OT8 says that Jesus was a pedophile, and that OT3 says that you're a massive cluster of things, and you put that on the internet, I could potentially be sued for that trade secrets.
Well, one of the lyrics in the songs was, old Mother Hubbard was a cunning old buzzard, had his words made copyright. Made up clams and shams about bird peck clams and aliens giving us the frights.
75 billion years ago, which is roughly 68 billion years before the current estimated date of the universe's creation.
And bird peck clams, they actually weren't birds when they were clams, like... But then, I suppose if you believe the world's 6,000 years old, you believe anything.
Yeah, well, that's
that's a problem.
That's true, but like I said, you know, the Catholic Church hasn't killed anyone in 400-ish years.
That's right.
You know.
And Tom Cruise, he's just bored people to death, basically. I mean, he makes you laugh. I mean, he's got to a point with it where he's worn it so much on his sleeve, even Hollywood has just gone, that's it, no more contracts, no nothing.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I mean, even John Travolta doesn't come out and be that stupid. You know what I mean? Like, Travolta kind of goes, oh, yeah, well,
it worked for me, and I'm shocked about these rumours that I'm gay.
Yeah. Go check out the secret files and we'll see what's there. But even he's a little more restrained in the fact he goes, oh, you know, well, some people, if they'd done Dianetics, they'd still be in the business. But Cruise is out there going, watch me make a dick of myself so that I lose my acting contracts and everything.
The thing is, there's a school of thought that says it was all carefully orchestrated because any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, I don't know with him. Maybe if he wants to end up in very B and C grade films,
Yeah, but look, I mean, he doesn't need any more money for his acting, so he's probably prepared to compromise his career to a degree to push his religion.
I suppose he'd be the most.
And you got to think that guys like Miskovich and all the dudes on the board of the RTC don't believe the tripe they're selling.
Of course
Tom Cruise actually genuinely believes it.
I know.
He's the highest ranked true believer in the whole church.
There was a report that when he found out the whole Xenu thing, he was very disappointed. But that's only a rumour.
By that time he was fucked. His pre-clear file was this thick and, you know...
It's quite staggering, really, isn't it? And I suppose it's that old thing people say, people only know what you tell them. So I guess when you sit there for long enough staring into someone's eyes, not looking away and quoting Alice in Wonderland, eventually you tell them anything.
Knowledge is free! 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 Knowledge is free!
Knowledge is free.
No, so it's a surcharge, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, 500,000 to the Bath of Enlightenment.